Hi guys, how are you? Okay, so the light's a little bit off right now. Let me see if I can put the other one on. Just a minute, because this is a really important discussion tonight. It's one that's to my heart. It's huge passion. It is just so important. Let me see if I can put the other light on because it's very late tonight. So let me see here. Let's turn that one on. Turn this one off. Let's see here. Okay, that's a little bit better. So, just have you guys on here. So guys, tonight hi Michelle, you're really gonna appreciate this tonight. It's really important. So let me get one more light on, okay? So hold on one second. That might be a little bit better. Is that a little bit? Yeah, it's a little bit better. Okay, so you can actually see my face. So, kiddos are in bed. Actually, Jack is walking with Finley right now. Hopefully, hi Heather. Heather, by the way, so proud of you with running with the Mother Runners. Can I tell you that I've worked with them off and on over the years, and you're gonna love Sarah and Dimity. They're so amazing, so wonderful, and I just give them a huge hug from me, please. I'm so proud of you. And of course, right now with what's going on in Florida, crossing my fingers that the race will still be happening in the next couple of months for you, and sending you so much love. So let me step back a second. For those of you guys popping on, do me a favor, give a wave, a hello, a little heart, anything like that to let me know that you're on here right now, because I can't tell, and it just, when you do that, lets me know that you're on here. I didn't get to do my Facebook Live last night. Honestly, the kids made us dinner. It was so sweet and wonderful, and they made us, it was a cute 5-course meal. They were so sweet about it, and I fell asleep when putting Finley to bed. I thought I'd do my Facebook Live afterwards, but I fell asleep when putting her to bed. So, just do me, who else has done that before? When you plan on doing something and you fall asleep when the kids to bed, who else has done that? I know I'm not the only one. 3 kids, I've done it the entire time. Like, I'm like, oh, I'll do it after they, I put them to bed. And then I fall asleep. So anybody else done that before? Is it really just me at this time? And I know that's not true. That cannot be true. So those of you that end up watching the replay, tell me. Just say, hey, Erin, I've done it before too. Say, hey, Andrea, how are you doing? You're going to appreciate this, my friend, what I'm going to talk about tonight. So Jack might be popping through that door. It's a little bit, yeah, right, Michelle? Thank you. So Jack might be popping through that door in just a minute. We have to walk Philly to sleep sometimes. Our house now, because downstairs, the property management, they still have not opened up the windows downstairs. There's a whole floor downstairs, guys. Our bedroom, Jack's my bedroom, is downstairs, but the windows are not so open up. So if there's a fire or anything, we can't even open up the windows. And there's no hooks on them, and it's a whole battle. It's like, unfortunately, potentially a legal issue that we're dealing with right now. And so he's supposed to sleep on the couch. I'm sleeping with Finley. And it's just been, what are we on now, guys? It's September 7th. It's been a long time. So we moved up here August 2nd. And been paying rent since July 1st. So it's a fun little challenge to add on to this big adventure to move from the Bay Area to Boise. But to get on with it, if he pops through, my voice will even come down a little bit more, because we got to keep the kids all asleep because we're all in this little space right here, which we're very used to from our house in the Bay Area. So let me step into what tonight is. This is really important to me tonight. This is a huge heartfelt topic tonight. This is one that's been brought up by other boot campers and clients with how to address body issues with their daughters and whatnot. And I'm going to dig in and dig into some stuff that's been pretty uncomfortable and scary, but we just have to face head on and do the best that we possibly can for those that we love. So on that fun note, let me step back. Erin Kreitz Shirey, personal trainer, empowerment coach. Please, if you feel so inclined, share this with your friends. Share this with any woman that you know. Share this with any woman that you know that has got daughters. Share this to everyone, because this is really going to hopefully empower them to step into loving themselves that much more right now, where they are right now, and helping their kids love themselves right now. So let me kind of backtrack where this all started from. Thanks, Dana. Hi, Dana. So as you guys, I've been so open with the whole time. What got me into health and fitness and really triggered me into focusing on women with their self-esteem through athletics, as well as teenagers, was having an eating disorder. And that started when I was the end of 7th grade. And honestly, I call Mackenzie a Miracle Mackenzie for many reasons. One is that she's a miracle, less surprise. 2 is the fact that I had been doing very well, but there's still some relapses. And once I found out I was pregnant, that was done. The eating disorder chapter of my life. I was growing a baby, and I couldn't fathom putting her in harm's way. So that is what really triggered me into a deeper level of empowering women to love themselves so much and take care of themselves so they can take care of everybody else, and to really find their self-esteem through athletics, right? So God blessed me with 3 daughters, wonderfully so, with all different unique medical situations. And Emerson's just fine, gratefully. Hers was as an infant. However, Mackenzie, she has a third of a pancreas left from her surgeries from when she was 6.5, and after the surgeries and her multi-organ failure from pancreatitis. What that means is that she's predisposed to diabetes. And so here comes Jack right now. And so that she asleep, I hope? Okay. Yes. 3 asleep. Yes. And so she though is she's doing amazing, but she is she's conked out. You know what, Michelle, when we come down next month, she can see Finny. Tell her, when we come down at the end of October, we will pop on over and have a fun play date at the park, okay? Tell Abby that. It'll be the 3rd weekend of October, I want to say. The 20th weekend, whatever, the 21st, whatever that weekend is. So we've got, Kenzie's 13, Emerson's 9, Finley's 3. So Kenzie's beautiful, wonderful, so strong, so capable, but was told for so many years, you can't play this sport because, in fact, it might traumatize your gut. You can't do this, but you can do this, but you can't do this, but you can do this. And can't eat too many of these foods, right? All these different struggles that, what do? They affect somebody's mental capacity and their self-esteem in different ways, and we don't want to. All we're trying to do is uplift, empower, love on our kids, just the same way that you are trying to love on your kids, right? To make them feel so amazing and wonderful in yourself. And so, Ken's, she's 13, she's predisposed to diabetes. We work our hardest for it. We work on nutrition, everything. Just have her feel comfortable in her one beautiful body and not feel that she's, there's differences. And so here she has these 2 other sisters that the youngest has got her own different needs, but, she's 3. And then Emerson's a little bit younger, and she's just one muscle and different kid, right? No issues. So we work on that, and with food, just being comfortable, right? To where it's like, it's a healthy environment. It's all about health and wellness and strength and feeling good about yourself. And today I was talking with my cousin, who also had an eating disorder when she was in her teens, and she had me as her beacon. We are 12 years apart, and I helped work with her. But we were talking about, and she graduated in nutrition, and I graduated in kinesiology. So us together we really want to create some business at some point in our life to help empower so many other women to feel amazing. And so she had different reasons, and we were talking today about how what starts at home and what you do at home and how you facilitate life and food and feeling amazing at home is what is taken on to your kids for the rest of their lives. And people underestimate that. And so they also underestimate how important feeling confident in your one amazing, beautiful, phenomenal body is at every stage of life. Whatever it may be, right? Whether you are, say, 15 pounds overweight from where you want to be, whether you are pregnant, whether you are postnatal, whether you are dealing with cancer, whether you are post-surgery, anything like that, but to where you are able to love that one body that is walking you through life, because that's what you've been given. And people don't talk about that. They do in different ways, but they don't really talk about the fact that what you've been given is this one gift of a beautiful, wonderful body. And they take advantage of it, but they don't talk about the importance of creating that healthy journey and life and love for that body, and how they respond to themselves affects all those around them, such as their kids, and their kids gradually feel about themselves. So what I want you to think about today is that when you don't love on yourself, you are truly missing out on your life, on fun, on opportunities, on love, on growth, on adventure, on following your dreams. So my goal for you watching this right now is maybe you've been going, you know what? I should be doing this. I don't feel so great. Maybe I gained some weight over summer, blah, 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 blah. But I'm going to love myself right now, where I am right now at this minute, and just look ahead. Can't go back. Just go look ahead. This is me right now. This is a body I've been given, and it's so beautiful and wonderful. I'm going to love on it right now. Because all you can do every day is the best that you possibly can, and your beauty will shine through. So for those of you popping on, do me a favor and just give me a heart or a thumbs up so I know that you're on here. And share this with your friends, because your friends, they'll appreciate this, and they'll appreciate the message, I hope, about loving the one you, because it's so important. But what's interesting is the fact that we're all so unique, and right now, what's interesting is that, so I just did this whole video series last week, Fear in a Fitness Challenge. And the month prior to it, I moved, right? I was in my backyard training and everything, doing body weight work and everything, but I wasn't lifting a lot. Well, honestly, I lifted 3 times in a period of 32 days. That's not my norm. And it does show on camera when your body is, you know, when you're in fitness on camera. Like, I don't care. That's me right now. That's life. I'm strong, but that's me right now. I'm a few pounds higher than I normally am. That's my body right now. So let's love on it, and let's share, be active the entire time. That's not going to hold me back from filming. I want these women to feel amazing, right? Like, you don't have to be, you know, perfectly, my body will never be like this, but you don't have to be like perfect muscles popping 24/7 to be strong, to feel amazing. You have to love yourself and really be active every single day and love on yourself every single day, and know that there's chapters that you go through that you might be up here, down here, up here, right here, but you love yourself and know that I will be as healthy as I possibly can. And so I did this whole video series last week. The response was amazing. It was a Fear in a Fitness Challenge, and it was videos every single day, these tough workouts, blended with the empowerment coaching. I got more response from that video series than I had in other times when I've been training so hard to make sure I was prepped before camera. Guys, I used to do fitness TV, so it was like before I was prepped for camera, and it was really interesting seeing the feedback and response, in part, I think, because of relatability, to where it's like, here's somebody who's mom, 3 kids, moving. I can work out just the same way that you can work out. There's no excuses, just make it happen, right? And love yourself with where you are. And when you do that, that is the example that you're setting forth for your kids to look up to. And when you talk about yourself in a most wonderful fashion versus, I need to lose X, Y, and Z, or my hips, or my this, or my that. Kids hear that. And boys and girls, they hear that. And they soak that in. And we don't want them to, but they do. And that is what affects how they feel about themselves later in life. So my cousin and I were talking about that earlier today, about how that's so, so important with how we talk to ourselves and how we talk to, you know, those that we love, and how we talk about our bodies in different chapters of life, is what affects our kids and how they feel about themselves, and generation upon generation upon generation. Now we've got the power to break all that, just love ourselves and feel so strong and capable, and try our hardest every day to fit in exercise, to fit in the strength work, to do the stretching, to do the mindful work. And our kids will understand that what you do every day adds up over time. And so when I was thinking about that and filming that video series last week, and the response from it, and how it was so beautiful and wonderful, I decided to turn that into a bigger chapter to share with the world in a bigger way. My old self, 5-7 years ago, wouldn't have done that, because I'd feel like, that's not my Erin, my best self, you know, I'm a few pounds higher, like my muscles aren't popping the same way I would want them to at that moment because I've been lifting the month before. Like, no, that's normal. That's real life. You go through these ebbs and flows. If that can inspire someone to get off the couch and feel amazing and be working out, and inspire then her daughter to feel amazing, to feel that you can do what you want to do, then my job is done. And our jobs are done. And that's what we have to think about. And so what I want you to think is I have a few different notes here I'm referencing, is that I want you to think about the fact that for you, be strong, capable of living and learning in your own life right now. To not be hiding, but be thriving in every single thing that you're doing, right? So, so important. How you think and love your own self affects who you are and how you respond to everybody else. And how you shine on food, exercise, nutrition, wellness, aging, so important right there, affects your kids and how they feel about themselves. And so that's one thing I really want to emphasize, is how you shine on food, how you shine on exercise, how you shine on nutrition, how you shine. Hey, Michelle, oh, mwah, Miss New Triathlete, so excited for you to race next month. Wellness, aging, all of that affects your kids and how they feel about those various aspects. And if you have daughters, guys, I've got 3 daughters, right? 13, 9, and 3. I want them to never go through any sense of self-doubt about their body. They organically will. I don't want them to go through any sense of, not loving how brilliant they are, how smart they are, how capable they are. They will. But if I can do my job, hey, Melissa, how are you? So proud of you last week, my friend. You did awesome. And I really, if I can have them feel so loving upon their one strong self, then that's a gift. And for you, I want you to feel the same with your kids, your sons, your daughters, your nieces, your nephews, your cousins, your students, whoever it may be, but the littles that look up to you, and I say littles, that could be littles upon big, right? They might be teenagers now or taller than you, like my kids are getting close to being. But how you share your relationship with food, with exercise, with nutrition, with wellness, with being active, with loving on it, with aging. And I say the aging part because when it comes to aging and fitness and nutrition, people feel that you should never age. They feel that wrinkles should not be there. They feel that gray hair shouldn't be there. They feel that you age but your skin shouldn't shift. Well, that's not life, guys, right? What's the alternative? If you don't age, you're dead. I'd rather be aging and feeling amazing and the body I've been given at that time of life, right? That generation, that decade, whatever it is, than not. The alternative is not what's fun, right? So it's like you got to love on yourself and love on every part of yourself along that journey. And that is what is put out to the world. Have you ever seen somebody walk down the street and they are feeling so strong and confident? You're going, you know what? That person is confident. They are flying high right now. They are just soaking in their glory. They are so amazing. And they are just, they're doing good stuff. And they are on fire at work, and they're on fire with their relationship. And they're probably honestly got good sex life because they're feeling good about themselves. And that they are having fun as a parent because you can see them just dancing in the park, having a fun time. And that's what you want to feel like. And you want to feel that, and you want to feel strong. You want to go lift and go train hard and fight for those fitness goals as you fight for the life goals that make you feel amazing. So it really is, though, I want you guys to think about, like, how for yourself, how do you want, if you're a mom or auntie, uncle, teacher, anything like that, but how do you want the kids to feel in your life that are so important to you and their one amazing body in life? And that question itself is what really makes you shine that much stronger with why you want to live healthier, why you want to live mindfully, why you want to be your strongest self possible, why you want to be a good example and role model for those that you love so very much that you want them to feel on top of the world too. And that is something that I cannot emphasize enough. You've started treadmill 3 days a week, going on walks, change my diet. Thank you for the conference. Actually, oh my God, Melissa, are you serious? All from the challenge last week? Melissa, that in itself, you need to come to Hawaii, girl. We've got a few spots left for the Hawaii retreat. You need to come to Hawaii because you will be there. You won't just be on the treadmill. You will be like jumping up and down. Oh my God, Melissa, I am so, so proud of you. That is huge. So guys that are watching, Melissa, gals and guys that are watching, Melissa, who just shared this, did the Fear and Fitness Challenge last week for 5 days. And just shared that she's now on the treadmill 3 days a week, going on walks, changed her entire diet. That is huge. That is so big for one 5-day Fear and Fitness Challenge. So Melissa, just let you know that challenge, I'm now transferring into a program that anybody can get with the videos, the workout videos and the mindful videos blended together, because the fact that you guys did amazing, everyone that did it, because it's not just the fitness part, it's a mindful element that goes with it. And once you get over up here, then you can physically jump into your big goals. I am so proud of you. Oh my gosh, woohoo, Melissa, that's so big. Pat your back, my friend, pat your back. This fall quarter for you is huge. It is so, so big. Oh, awesome. So for anybody that asks why I do the free challenges all the time, that's why. Because I'm Melissa. And people like Melissa. That makes my world just fly so high. So, okay guys, it is getting late up here. I myself need to pop into bed. It is 9:20, a lot past my bedtime. But this is my window tonight, and I really want to pop on and share that message with you guys, to where you gotta love on your oneself. You really, really do. And how you love on yourself affects all of those around you, and affects how they feel about themselves. And it's a hard practice for many women. It's a very, very hard practice. But the more that you talk to yourself positively, the more that you find those beautiful strengths in yourself, the more that you focus on what you did do versus what you didn't do, the more that you try hard to empower yourself with the new goals, the more that you say yes to goaling up, right? I always use that phrase, goaling up, like goaling up. What's your next goal? What's your next goal? What's your next goal? You accomplished it. That's awesome. Soak it in. Dance at the dance party when you finish that goal. But then goal up. What's the next one? Then what's the next one? Because that goaling up part is so, so important. Oh my gosh. Hello. Oh, Andrea, how are you? Your kids. I just was sharing about you today. So you guys are popping on Andrea, who's right here, is in New York City. And she was on the retreat in Sun River and is so beautiful and wonderful. I want you to come to Hawaii, my friend. I really, really do. It's me surfing, and it's me stand-up paddleboarding and the ocean and warm water. Much different than New York City in November. But, oh, you need to come on out there, my friend. I've actually there's like 4 spots left. That's it. But I think you should be one of them, right? And you and Melissa can both come on out there together. Anyhow, so, and before I forget, Andrea, I'm actually popping off after this to look at New York City tickets for December. So I will keep you posted, because I might be flying out there with Mackenzie. Okay, decompress, back into it. Let me wrap this up. You guys, love on yourselves, love on what you're doing every day, push your limits, challenge yourselves, keep saying yes, keep going up, and know that the more that you present health and wellness to your family, the more that it's soaking in. Little example, as I shared earlier today, my cousin and I were talking about food and just the things that soaked in from our parents. And one of them being, every meal there's a salad. It's just part of meal, right? Like you have a big, huge salad bowl full of greens and vegetables, and it's part of what you eat. Now, I do it every night. My kids don't always eat it. I want them to, but they don't always eat it. But I know in due time, they're going to. And so with that being said, as we age, what are the things that we hold on to? I always think about the fact that my mom has a salad, always, right? There's always a salad there. There's always veggies there. It's a non-negotiable. You have dinner, there's a whole hunk of vegetables as part of your plate. My cousin, the same way. Why? Because my mom and my auntie, of course, were raised by the same mom, who was a crazy food person, but we love her more than the world. Roberta, who is Finley's named after, because she's a huge dynamo, one of my huge inspirators. But when it came to food, she's got some different stuff going on. And so she was old Hollywood, guys. Old Hollywood, right? Difference, right? Your waist had to be this big. And so I had to get on with it. When it came to healthy food, though, and vegetables and proteins, everything, grandma was all over it. Mom and Annie Wendy were only taught that. Margot and I, my cousin, only taught that, right? So we always know to have veggies on our plates. Well, Margot's not a mom yet. I am to 3 kids. They know veggies are on their plate. They have to eat their veggies with every dinner. They have to have fruit and vegetables at every lunch, every snack, anything like that. Carb, protein, fat. Just have good energy, right? That's what they know. So if I can do that, I've done a good job. Will they hold on to it every meal? No. But as they get older, when they go away and they're not under my roof anymore, what will they remember? Little things like that. And that's what Margot and I were talking about that we don't think about. I'm not thinking about it right now. I'm just like, this is part of what you do, healthy food. But those are the things that the kids get. Those are the things that they soak onto. Also the fact that, like, you know, not having scales, just being strong, just loving yourself, positive comments to yourself, positive self-esteem, all of that is what is held on to. And with having 3 kids, especially one who's a teenager right now, that is all I could think about. I was like, I just want her to feel amazing and beautiful in her own skin and feel so confident and strong. And for Emerson being 9, the same thing for her, and Finley being 3, to where love on that booty, love on yourself, be active, be playing, be awesome. And that is when you feel that self-love, when you shine so bright. The world needs sunglasses, right? Because of the fact that you're just like on fire shining. So that's my words for tonight. I wish you a beautiful evening. I need to pop off, but I appreciate you guys for being here tonight. Share this if you feel that it has empowered you in some way or another, and it might empower your friends to love on themselves a bit more, as well as realize that what they're doing to love on themselves is inspiring their kids to love their one body that much more and feel much more empowered and confident and capable every single day. So on that note, remember, you are your own inspirator. And also, there's only a few spots left for Hawaii. I invite you guys to join us. It's 2 months away. And the tickets right now from the Bay Area to Kona, if you're a Bay Area person, are amazing. I am blown away because I'm not paying that, and I'm coming from Boise. But it's going to be a phenomenal retreat. I cannot wait for this retreat. There's only a handful of spots left, and I would love for you guys to join this retreat because it is just going to be off the charts, my epic retreat. I'm so excited. On that fun note, enjoy, good night, and I wish you a beautiful Thursday, and I will see you guys tomorrow because you are your own inspirator. Bye.